Hi there. Welcome to the Stress Reframe channel. My name is Beba, B-E-B-A. I know there should be two B's in the middle, and I'm your host. I'm not a professional speaker. I'm an everyday woman just like you, and I'm doing this work in an everyday environment. Before I tell you more, let me ask you, are you drowning in emotional quicksand? Not just the big dramatic kind, but the quiet, constant pressure that makes you feel like you're gasping for air on any ordinary Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. I've been there, I know about this, and perhaps a lot of you do too. But for now, let me continue. I'm a student of human behavior, a writer, publisher, and online educator. I create books and courses centered around emotional stabilization for women, around our self-trust, our challenges, and the antidotes, plus the path to solid ground through my Everyday Empowered Women initiatives. I've done a broad range of research centered around women, including for a PhD. We're extraordinary beings, aren't we? And we have unique challenges, don't we? Through this channel, through books and courses, I'd like to provide a safe space in which we can improve our knowledge, get support, and deal with our challenges by empowering ourselves and changing our behaviors. I will not be trying to compete with the stress gurus. I'll be sharing my experiences, the knowledge I have gained, as well as a framework with a rather odd-sounding name, Paco Straws. When it comes time to really get into things, you'll have access to the framework that combines embodied learning, games, and fun. And aside from all of the above, I've been doing voluntary work with anti-child abuse organizations for over 3 decades. I support breast cancer survivors by participating in the annual walk, Race for the Cure in this part of the world, and in my free time, I just enjoy life. But that's enough about me. What about you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed are you today? And if you're stressed, are you able to name the source of the stress and how you feel? For what it's worth, the moment you name a feeling, you diminish its power. If your stress feels like an endless swirl in your head, don't be discouraged. I'm going to do what I can to show you how to move to solid ground. And have you ever thought about what we sacrifice when we are stressed? I'll elaborate in the subsequent informational videos, but in summary, harmonious relationships, rest. And let me ask you one other question. What if stress wasn't something to manage with, say, a bubble bath or mantras, but is a catalyst to reclaim your internal steadiness? And if you've just asked yourself, what is she talking about? You're not alone. I ask myself this question a few times a month, and it invariably leads me to clarity. Paco Straws is an acronym for concept developed around 5 phases of reframing stress through interpretation, meaning making, and experiential learning, and emotional stabilization as your guide. Paco Straws is quite a nifty way of helping you learn what you need to learn, implement it, and be active and accountable for your own transformation. Each successive video will introduce you to the next phase and the next step, and we'll add more content as we go. In this video, we introduce 2 types of stress, the background hum and the sudden gasp. So let's have a look at these two and the psychological power of externalizing internal chaos to find a path forward. The 2 faces of stress, identifying the difference between quiet, constant pressure and high impact trauma. The power of naming, why labeling a feeling diminishes its power over you and helps your brain stop scanning for ghosts. Moving from head to paper, the classic transition phase, where swirling thoughts become actionable steps towards better understanding and ultimately resolution. The catalyst perspective, renaming stress as a vehicle to improve resilience, sharpen awareness, and become more gentle and more patient with ourselves. And the antidote, moving beyond mindfulness and mantras towards a lived experience of internal steadiness. Even at this early stage, you can start heading towards your solid ground. We have developed the Paco Straws Emotional Stability Personal Check-in so you can start moving towards solid ground. Please go to the link in the channel's description to receive the Paco Straws Emotional Stability Personal Check-in today and join the waitlist for the full framework. You can opt out anytime, but just be sure to click on the confirmation mail when you receive it. The check-in is designed to give you some personal insight. There are no right or wrong answers. And in the description, you can also find the link and QR code to the Everyday Empowered Woman and Younger Women Emotional Stabilization series of books that was created to meet stress in the different life stages with respect, nuance, and emotional intelligence. Thanks for visiting our channel. See you next time. Oh, and please see the disclaimer in the next slide.